The more you work on your businesses and work on that, it's going to evolve over time, and you know exactly which direction. Not to say you don't do the other, it just means you know, Kaylee, what you want to be known for. Okay, that'll become clear as you keep working on it, and good luck with that. And I know you'll figure it out. Increase your value to the marketplace. The marketplace pays for value. Who gets paid more? A general practitioner or a surgeon? Because they have very specific skills, and you wouldn't have one doing the other. Okay? The more you pour into you, and I learned this from a coach of mine, several coaches, I worked with several coaches, and she talked about work harder on yourself than you do anybody else, and you will be amazingly successful. Okay? So the more you work on your skills in your profession, psychotherapy, whichever of the two, even both, because you will figure out which lever you're gonna hit harder. But as you're continuing to pour into that, you will increase your value to the marketplace. When Kim started out as a coach, Kim wasn't making $500 an hour when she started out as a coach. But over time, as Kim started talking to more women, bringing more value to their life, getting in front of more people, stock goes up. Stock goes up. Same with you. It doesn't matter what you do. So increase your value to the marketplace. That means continually pouring into yourself. Personal development is a lifetime. It's not a one-time investment. You should be always learning. When you get to the point where you feel like you've arrived, you are in trouble. You are in trouble. Even Oprah doesn't feel like she's arrived. You want to make sure you keep pouring into yourself, pouring into yourself, pouring into yourself over and over again. Set up a routine for what you do in your personal development. You should be doing something personal development every single day. I don't care if it's 15 minutes a day. If it's listening to something, reading something, just spending some time with yourself, reading a section of a book, being here, this is personal development. You're taking away something from here. You're pouring into yourself right now. So that's what you want to do. This is all about increasing your value to the marketplace. Creating your own personal brand plan. A lot of people think, when you think about brand plans, you think about business plans. Create your brand plan. What's your 1-year goal? What's your 5-year goal? What's your 10-year goal? You need to know this. It's okay if it changes, but you need to have a plan to build your brand. You need to know how you want to show up. You need to know what you want people to think of what you do, who you are, and what you do, and who you serve. You want to write that plan, because guess what? People are going to write it for you. Do you want somebody to tell you what you're worth, what you stand for, or do you want to design it yourself? I personally want to design it myself. Sometimes people think I'm a little crazy. And I'm okay with that. And I'm like, you know what? I might be a little all over the place, but I'm finding what I need to do, and I finally found it. Whatever you need to do, but you need to create that personal brand plan for yourself. Doesn't matter what format, it could be PowerPoint, it could be Word, whatever it is, create the plan. Know what you want. Know where you want to be a year from now. Know where you want to be 5 years from now. Know where you want to be 10 years from now. Shape that. Literally write down what you want your life to look like. I don't care if that means I want a husband and a dog and 2.2 kids and a house in Milton and whatever. It doesn't matter. Okay, whatever that is. Okay, I'm just saying. Whatever that is, write it down. Write it down. You know, I'm still going to get my house in Martha's Vineyard and my house in the Ski Mountains so that I can spend about 3 months out of the year in Martha's Vineyard, 3 months in Atlanta, and 6 months in somebody's mountain skiing. Period. Okay. And I'll have plenty of space for all of you to come. That's part of my plan. Create your plan. And this is not, I have that. I'm living that. And everything I'm doing is aligned with that and moving me in that direction. When you put that out there in the universe, the stars just start aligning. They really do. So create your brand plan. And last, but certainly not least, put your best brand forward always. Whatever that looks like. There are some sisters like Beverly who I love, always, and even just always pull together. Just the makeup always looks good, hair looks good, just always pull together. I'm still working on that. Because I'm a sweats gal. You saw me. If you see me yesterday, it was like, ooh, like the know, I'm good with the hair, but I'm like, sweats, flip-flops, I'm good. Hey, it's my brand. I have my own business. I'm a coach. I serve women, and they like me showing up comfortable, and I'm comfortable. Okay. But whatever that looks like, put your I get a little crazy. But put your best brand forward. And even if you're in sweats or whatever, don't look a hot mess. Just don't. I'm still cute, and I just have my sweats on. Don't look a hot mess. Put your best brand forward. And even with the business that you do, or even with your career, if you work for a company, that's fine too. Your resume should be typed. No typos, none of that stuff. Okay? Your email, okay? Your email, you'd be surprised when people pay attention to your okay, you might want to use onehotmama@AOL.com. But that's just not going to serve you real well. Okay? I think it may serve you. It may serve you in a different way. But it may not create what you want. Okay? So even email, literally everything. You might do a video resume of yourself. They're doing a lot of different things now. We got YouTube, Facebook, everything you need for free. Take advantage of that to build your brand, because like I said, people are going to decide who you are and who you serve and what you do and all that for you, or you can decide that this is who I am, what I do, and who I serve for myself. And that's all a part of your brand from the inside out. What you look like, how you carry yourself, how you speak to people, how you relate to people, all of that. Put your best brand forward at all times. Resume. Always having business cards. And even with your business cards, don't get the ones that have free Vista print on the back. Spend the extra money. Spend a little, it's not that much, like $10 more. Don't shortchange yourself with anything. Now, I'm not saying you have to go and spend a ton of money, but what I am saying is you want to make sure what you put in somebody's hand or the way you represent yourself is your best. Period. And we're women. We have a sixth sense that kicks in. We know when we are not at our best. We know. We know when we're kind of, I can get away with that. No. Always put your best brand forward. So, 7 tips. Everybody got them? Take inventory at your core.
Yes.
Okay. Strengthen your self-worth, not to be confused with self-esteem. Okay. Develop your personal brand statement, who you are, what you do, and who you serve. Okay, and it's not, I'm an accountant, I'm an attorney. It's really about what you do and who you serve. Develop your unique selling proposition, what you want to be known for. You get to choose. It's not, you can either choose or you can let it be chosen for you. You get to choose. Increase your value to the marketplace, personal development, and this is where Compass comes into play with a lot of stuff. Personal development is lifetime. You should always pour into yourself. Create your own personal brand plan. Know where you want to be. Know what you want your life to look like. Write that stuff down. And always put your best brand forward. Always, no exception. It should always be like that. Okay, so just some tips I'm going to leave you with. And now I'm going to switch gears a little bit, and we are going to talk about Compass, because the key thing about Compass